How we all doing? Welcome back to my channel, Live from the End with Jay. So we're going to be discussing the whole idea of manifesting within 3 days, or rather creating the assumption of manifesting absolutely anything within 3 days to 24 hours. Can it be done? Blah, blah, blah. Let's hop right into it. So in my wholehearted opinion, yes, it can be done. Yes, you can create the assumption for yourself that you can manifest anything within 3 days to 24 hours. Now, will it happen within that time frame for every single thing? And I mean every little thing. In my wholehearted opinion, probably not. And wait, hear me out, because I know that sounds a little contradictory, but just listen to me, okay? There are certain things that are a byproduct of spiritual law of God, okay? One of which is the law of assumption. What does the law of assumption state? What we assume to be true is what will be true, okay? Right? Belief. What we believe to be true is what will be true, right? Okay, so here's the thing. The law of assumption is a byproduct of God. God is infinite. God is absolutely infinite. It's the infinite source, okay? That is everything, okay? Now, what do we know about manifestations when, in this physical world realm? Is that when they show up, they're going to happen in a way that is natural for us, in a way that is logical for us. It may show up in an unexpected way, but it's still going to most likely show up in a way that is natural for us, that is logical, okay? That's just how it works. That's how it's always been worked. Okay, that is how it's always been working, I should say. And I know people that have the belief that it doesn't happen in a logical way, and it still happens in a logical way, which furthers my point that there are certain things that are playing out that transcend time, space, belief, assumption, what you assume to be true, etc. Okay? So if you create the assumption that you can manifest anything within 3 days, will it manifest within 3 days? If you create the assumption that you can manifest anything in 24 hours, will it happen in 24 hours in this physical world? Probably not. But what will happen is you will literally have created the internal experience, the internalized manifestation as fulfilled within that certain duration of time. But as far as it showing up in the physical world, it may show up a week later. It may show up a month later. It may show up a year later. Okay, do you understand? Do you follow what I'm saying? You can create the assumption that you can, manifest anything you want within 3 days to 24 hours, and you will internally experience it. You will internally manifest it, make it be made manifest within that certain duration of time. But as far as the physical world and it showing up, it may take a little bit or a lot longer. And I'm not sitting here trying to bestow these limits upon you or anything like that. This is just my opinion based on what, my overall experience and what I know to be true, okay? So here's the thing. And I'm not saying this or providing this as an example to be a little snarky or anything like that or make fun of anybody, but there's people that teach that you can manifest anything you want within 3 days or 24 hours within this physical world. I'm not saying that you can't. I am not saying that you can't. One last time, I am not saying that you can't manifest within 3 days or very fast like that. You absolutely can. We always manifest. We always will continue to manifest, and we already have manifested things very, very fast. I'm saying that not everything may show up within that certain duration of time, even if you have the assumption. Remember what I said earlier. Okay, the law of assumption is a byproduct of God. God is infinite. Okay, as part of God, manifestation happens in this 3D physical world in a way that is logical to us. Okay? The bridge of events, the orchestration of events, etc. Alright? So, you guys are telling me that you have the assumption, okay? And if you don't believe me, test this out. Seriously, test this out. Test this out. Test this out. I would love for you guys to prove me wrong. Seriously. So you telling me, you guys have the assumption that you can manifest anything beyond your wildest dreams within 24 hours or less. So you telling me you're going to manifest a fully fledged multi-billion-dollar business, being completely and 100% financially free, 100% happily married to the love of your life, with 5 children within 24 hours. Again, I'm not utilizing that example to make fun of anybody, but these are things that people actually desire. To be married to the person, to have children, to be financially stable, to have a really successful business, right? These are all desires that people do have. Not everybody, but a lot of people do have, right? So it's not too far-fetched. It's not too far off. Maybe not a multi-million-dollar business or a multi-billion-dollar business. Maybe like $750,000 a year. That may happen. Being happily married to your person may happen. Hell, maybe getting the kids may happen. But in my personal opinion, it probably won't happen within 24 hours. But the experience, the internalized experience of you manifesting it, right? Literally manifesting it within, like the manifestation is done within, is most certainly possible within 24 hours. Like you could plant the seed within 24 hours, impress the mind within 24 hours, and then it will manifest in the external world, but it may not happen physically within 24 hours. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I mean? People make it seem as if you can manifest anything literally, if you assume it to be true, that you can manifest anything in the physical world within 3 days. And I'm here to tell you that not everything is probably, most likely, not going to be able to be made manifest in this physical world within that certain duration of time, excuse me. You may need to replay this video a couple times to get the gist of what I'm saying. This is just my opinion. So understand that just test it out. I'm not going to say anything more. Just test it out. Test it out. Prove me right. Prove me wrong. Okay? Seriously. Test it out. Create the belief that you can manifest anything within 3 days to 24 hours in the physical world. And then manifest full-fledged that you are happily married with 5 or 1 kid or 2 kids or 3 kids to the love of your life. Seriously. Go right to the end. Do it. Make no excuse. Don't settle, because it's easy to be like, oh yeah, I could do that. I could get, because I'm going to start off with a text or something like that. That's easy. Go right to the end and let's really prove if you can manifest anything in the physical world within 24 hours or less. That's my challenge to you. Much love and peace. Have a beautiful rest of your day. For recurring subscribers, thank you for the support. For new subscribers, thank you for taking the time to listen to these new videos, to my, this video, whatever the case may be. Click that bell icon, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And lastly, if you want to take advantage of my one-on-one discounted, email coaching or, one-on-one video calls, feel free to reach out to me. Everything's going to be posted in the link down below, first comment. Much love and peace, and have a beautiful rest of your day.